on your somatic healing and nervous system regulation journey as you recover from chronic pain, anxiety, panic, and other neuroplastic sensations, there's one thing you can add to your practice to make it so much more powerful. And I'm going to tell you what that one thing is. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Healing Wolf, a professional trauma, chronic pain, anxiety, and panic recovery coach. I work with all neuroplastic conditions. So from migraine to obesity to fibromyalgia, I can help you improve those conditions and even eliminate those conditions. So today, I'm going to give you one thing that you can add to any practice that you're doing to make your practice more powerful. And then I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, I'm going to loop back and tell you how I discovered it. In the pit of hell, I was bedbound for a year and I was depressed. This was Seattle. There was rain. It was the middle of winter. There was a storm, a power outage. And I discovered this one thing that made all of my practices go deeper and made them lighter so that my mood improved. And over time, as my mood improved, my chronic pain improved. And I got better and better. And this practice helped me build. So what is it? What's this one thing that you can do? It's really simple, and kids do it naturally all the time. It's unconditional laughter. It's making yourself laugh. It's making a decision to laugh. You say, I'm going to lighten my mood with laughter, and then you laugh. So let's do it together for 10 seconds. On the count of 3, we're going to laugh for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now let me ask you something. Be honest. Drop a comment. How did you feel after those 10 seconds? Were you uncomfortable or do you feel lighter? Do you feel better? I added this laughter to my somatic practice. In pain reprocessing therapy, they call it somatic tracking. Buddha called it vipassana meditation. It's where you observe thoughts, sensations, emotions, and allow them to pass with a neutral mind, or even a mind that embraces the sensation and allows it to be there. So in my case, I was doing these somatic meditations and I was having the most intense chronic pain that I could ever imagine. It felt like one doctor told me, childbirth all the time. As long as I was awake, it was happening. And so I started adding laughter throughout my day. Sometimes I would even weep, I would cry, and then I would laugh afterward. And then I felt a little bit better. And then I was somatic tracking, where I was closing my eyes, sending myself messages of safety and observing the sensations, calling them out with lightness, calling them fun little names, and I would laugh. So let me show you how I did it. I'd close my eyes, I would give myself a little loving touch, and then I would speak to the sensations. I see you, my little sensations. You're kind of hot right now. Hot like a hot tub. Hot like a dance floor in New York. On the 4th of July with no AC. And see, I'm making little jokes and I'm laughing. And then I would laugh a little harder. I'm laughing with you, sensations. It's okay for you to be here. Thank you, unconscious mind, for trying to protect me. I know I'm okay. I know I'm safe. Because I got checked out medically and I read a bunch of books by a bunch of experts who did a bunch of research. And I know that these sensations are just an old fire alarm going off in my head, but they don't mean anything. I'm good. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm calm. I'm courageous. Slow exhale with laughter. And that's how it goes, friends. This is so beneficial. So if you have a somatic practice, whether it's meditation, breath work, or some kind of a tracking of your sensations in a way that generates indifference and drops the fear levels, then add this into your somatic healing. Add this into your nervous system regulation, your vagus nerve resets, whatever you're doing, whether you're humming, you can add a little laughter at the end, or if you're doing you're working your eyes slowly back and forth to send messages of safety, you can add laughter. Add the laughter in. It's so great, and I'm glad you're here discovering it. So I promised at the end of the video to tell you how I discovered it. And before that, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up, ring the bell. Helps me on my mission to get people through the jungle of chronic pain without them encountering the normal monsters that I had to encounter along the way. I'm here to walk you through it. So subscribe. Now, I'll tell you a little story about my own journey. I was in the depths of it. It was horrible. I was bedbound. I'd visited a naturopath who gave me a shot in the hip, paralyzed my leg. My father had just died. I mean, things were really, really grim. And I just felt my mood dipping down, depression, rain outside, cold outside. Everything seemed pretty awful. I had this chronic pain condition that hadn't really been improving much. And I know behind the scenes in my mind, I was getting better, but I didn't realize it yet. So I discovered this thing called laughter yoga. It was created by Dr. Kataria in India. There's some YouTube videos about it. They even have a free group that happens in India in the early morning, but happens in the US in the late evening. So I joined, and I started laughing like a maniac every night, 15 minutes, then they have a dance party. And I noticed it felt like I drank a cup of coffee, that caffeinated feeling, and I felt better and better and better. So now, when I'm working with clients, especially clients who are taking the journey too seriously and really working way too hard on recovering, they're putting so much effort in that it causes pressure in your unconscious mind, then I prescribe laughter. And I add laughter into the practices we do together and the journey we take together. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, head to healingwolfcoaching.com, book a free consult call. We will strategize, get you on my calendar, and get you better. It's the way it works. Usually 1 to 3 sessions is all you really need. I've got more videos here. You can subscribe here if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next video. Keep laughing, keep smiling, keep moving forward.